Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're talking about two Lincoln pennies that most people overlook, but collectors are quietly searching for: the 1963 Lincoln penny and the 1967 Lincoln penny. These coins are still found in circulation, and many people spend them without realizing that certain examples can be worth much more than 1 cent. If you have old jars, inherited coins, or rolls from the bank, this is the kind of penny you should be paying attention to. Let's start with the 1963 Lincoln penny. This coin was produced in large numbers, which makes most circulated examples common. But condition changes everything. If your 1963 penny still has strong original color, good shine, and sharp details in Lincoln's hair and face, it could already be worth more than face value. High-grade red or red-brown examples are especially desirable because most 1963 pennies were heavily circulated and lost their original surface. Errors are where collectors really focus on the 1963 penny. Look closely at the date, the word Liberty, and I in God we trust. Doubling in these areas can indicate a double die error. Also watch for die cracks running through the design, off-center strikes where part of the design is missing, and coins struck through grease where details appear weak or faded. These errors are not common, and when they appear, collectors move quickly to buy them. Now let's move on to the 1967 Lincoln penny. This is a year many people ignore because there were no mint marks used during this period. But that actually makes condition and errors even more important. High-grade 1967 pennies with strong luster and know wear are harder to find than you might expect. Most examples were used in daily transactions for decades, so nice coins stand out immediately. With the 1967 penny, you want to carefully inspect both sides for errors. Look for doubled lettering, especially in the date and motto, as well as die cracks, off-center strikes, and clipped planchets. Coins struck through grease are also found from this year, causing parts of the design to look incomplete. Any of these mistakes can make a 1967 penny much more valuable than a normal example. One mistake people often make is cleaning their pennies. Cleaning removes the original surface and instantly lowers collector value. Even if the coin looks dirty or dark, leave it exactly as it is. Collectors want originality, not shine. These pennies are slowly disappearing from circulation as collectors and dealers pull the best examples and error coins aside. Once they enter collections, they usually don't return to everyday change. That means the people who check their coins carefully right now have the best chance of finding something valuable. So take your time and go through your 1963 and 1967 Lincoln pennies carefully. Look at every detail under good light. Check for anything unusual and don't rush. One small difference could turn an ordinary penny into a valuable collector coin. Now that you know what to look for, you won't make the mistake of spending a coin that could be worth much more than 1 cent.